Getting jobs abroad is sometimes very daunting, and people always say, Wakawaka Doctor, is not just only school. What about job? Give us jobs. Well, if everything is not working and you're looking to move abroad, but you're looking for job opportunities to help you move abroad, then stick around because this video is for you.
Attention passengers, we've now reached our destination. We hope you enjoyed the flight and have a nice day.
Hello, folks. This is your one and only Wakawaka Doctor, always bringing you the best gist when it comes to travel and migration. You know how we do it on this channel. All we do is share information that has to do with traveling, living, working, and moving abroad. The whole thing. This is where you want to be. If this is the first time of you catching up or finding my channel, I want to say welcome. Thank you very much. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. Make sure you share this video for a larger audience so that they can see what we're doing. Those who always send me feedback every week, thank you very much. And I'm thankful that my videos are helping you move abroad and changing your lives. I like to say that I'm not on Telegram and I'm not on WhatsApp. So please be careful out there. If you get information from anybody saying that it is me, it is not me. Also be very careful. There are a lot of people that post my videos and scam you online. Be careful. The only way to find me are on all these social media platforms, and it's simple to find me. I am Wakawaka_Doctor everywhere. Wakawaka_Doctor everywhere except on TikTok, where I'm simply just Wakawaka Doctor. So even if they use my face, even if they use my, my picture, be careful and look around, okay? And some of them I am verified as well. So be careful, be careful.
Hold on, please do not scroll. I have a very important message to pass across, please, and I need your help. As a lot of you might know, or some of you might not even realize, I am a medical doctor, and that's how the name Wakawaka Doctor came to be. The doctor is because I am a doctor. And travel and migration is what I do on the side, providing you information on TikTok, on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube, on Instagram. This is what I do on the side to help as many people as possible. But because of my schedule, it has become increasingly difficult for me. I have to go to work, I have to produce videos, and then I have to also edit them, and then my travels as well. I just came back from Brazil and India a few days ago, and I'm exhausted. I need your help. I need to build a team to help me, respond to emails quicker, respond to your DMs quicker, edit videos, post on my behalf sometimes, and just to make my work a bit easier. I've always done this by myself, not needing any help. But because of this, I have decided to create what is called a membership on YouTube. You become a member of my channel and you will get some perks. There are 2 memberships, and these are the perks you get. So there's a tier 1 and there's a tier 2. Look at all the perks you'll get for each one. Now, it's not going to cost you circa £5. You're just going to spend £5 to support this work. If you feel that I've been blessing you and helping you over the years and you think that this is good work that I'm doing, then please just contribute. £5. That's all you need to contribute, and you become a member of my channel and you get benefits as well. You support my work and get benefits as well. Thank you very much. So quickly, before I tell you the gist of the day, I want you to share this video. Make sure you like, make sure you give it a thumbs up, make sure you just share to as many friends as possible. I also want to tell you that there is a masterclass that I created just for you. A masterclass that you can buy that is very affordable, that will give you opportunities. You're in tech, you're looking for scholarships, you're looking for how to apply to jobs, you're an engineer, you're a teacher, you're a lawyer, you're in healthcare, you're in tech, you're looking to move to the United States for free. I got everything covered. You've applied for jobs, but they're not calling you. This masterclass has everything all. And I've created a special link in the description box of this video for you to be able to get that masterclass, okay? So go to the link and get the masterclass.
Okay, let's get into the gist of the day. Now, Getting jobs abroad is sometimes very difficult, and that's why I made a video, for instance, about how you can get teaching jobs abroad that doesn't require any experience. It doesn't matter who you are, you can get a teaching job abroad. So make sure you watch that video. I also made a video about if you're ready to upskill and learn a tech skill, you can get tech skills and then get a job abroad. It doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter what you have. Make sure you watch that video. This video is a bit different because you will get to travel different places and see different places. And I'm talking about the fact that anybody can apply for this. You don't need any special skills. But as always, I do not share this information myself. I have found someone who has the experience, who has done the job himself, who knows how to do it, who the job has helped move abroad, who has seen different countries using this route, and he wants to come and share for you to be able to do it yourself. And ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce my guest. He's a beautiful caramel chocolate looking guy. Not a lady today, not a lady.
Yeah.
How are you doing, brother? Do you want to introduce yourself to people in my community?
Yes. So my name is Dobra Emmanuel Omon. That's my full name, but I'm known on social media Dobra the Sailor. Yeah.
Fine, fantastic. Dobra the Sailor. Thank you very much. I suppose you already let the cat out of the bag for people to know the jobs we're talking about.
Yeah.
How long has it been since you left Nigeria?
It has been like 3 years now, almost 3 years.
Almost 3 years.
Yes, almost 3 years. Yes.
Now, when we first had this interaction and we talked, and you said, man, people can get jobs on a cruise ship. People can get jobs on a ship. They can get to leave their country and, see different countries. You have done it. Is it really true?
It is 100% true because this information I'm sharing today, I have this information on my page, Instagram, on YouTube, Facebook. They can get this information, but I was just sharing it to my close friends and their families, just giving them this information. I was like, okay, I just decided, okay, let me give it to the world because a lot of people want to travel the world, but they don't have the financial capacity to do that. So I just said, okay, because I know this stuff, and I know that, okay, semi-skilled people, when I talk about semi-skilled people, talk about plumbers, carpenters, electrician, you can actually take your skill and make you travel the world instead of being in one place. Like for instance, being in Canada, you are just in Canada. Why not travel the world and earn well? Because let us be realistic. A lot of these artisans in Nigeria, they don't get paid very well. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So where you can earn at least $800, $1,000, and you can travel the world without paying for your flight, without paying for hotel bills, without paying for food. So
wow,
it's a win-win for everybody. Travel the world and make money. Yeah.
So these jobs now you're talking about, is it just for semi-skilled? So you mentioned now plumbers, electricians. Is it just for semi-skilled people, or even skilled professionals who want to do it can also do it?
Yeah, it's for both semi-skilled and skilled professionals. Like because the cruise ship will have people who do the job. Because I'm a marine engineer, so I work on the ship specifically.
Okay.
But there are so many departments. Like we have different type of ship, but the cruise ship, it's like hotel floating on water.
So there's chef, restaurant people,
manager, excursion, that security guards. If you have experience like paramilitary, or you have done some security job in hotels, banks, all those things, you can transfer those skills and just put it on the ship. Okay. So it's just taking your land skills and putting it on the ship.
So even you said like an engineer can apply?
Yeah, like
I remember you told me that they need nurses and doctors as well.
Yes, they need nurses. The cruise ship accommodates so many kind of skills. You understand? They need doctors. They need some ships actually need teachers. Yeah, some ship actually need so many, like even as low as people who just wants to maybe kitchen helper.
Kitchen help.
Yeah, wow. That's why I said semi-skilled and just skilled or even unskilled. Like kitchen helper is an unskilled labor, you understand?
Okay.
And you get paid for it.
So now I need to ask this before we get to how you can get it. What documents, because I know documentations are important, you need to have paperwork. Do people need to have special documents for these, or they're just certain things you need to have? Does your degree matter? Does your CV matter? Talk to us.
Uh, the most important document you need, first of all, whether you are skilled or unskilled, you just need your passport, your traveling documents, your international passport, and as low as your WAEC certificate. Even though you don't have a WAEC certificate, you have the job experience, you can actually get the job. Some companies can still take you, give you the job as far as you have the experience. But being on a safe side, always have an high school certificate, like your WAEC is okay for that.
Are you serious now? All you need, all you need is just your WAEC,
Yes,
secondary school qualification,
yes,
and your passport. That is all.
that is all. That is all. You don't need anything. And just your work experience, finish.
That is all.
That is all. That is all. Nothing, no special certification, nothing. There are some positions on the ship that actually need special certification. I'm
Yeah.
not here to tell those people about, tell the general public about that. I'm here to tell people about those ones that don't need
Need
these
special.
special certifications.
Okay, so tell us, how can we find these jobs and how can we apply?
Okay, for the purpose of this video, I narrow it down to, because not everybody lives abroad. Narrow it down to people who are in the third world countries like Nigeria, like Ghana.
Ghana, South Africa, and the likes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. So, and there's this company, they have over, I can't give you statistics of the number of ships they have, but they have enough ships.
Do they have up to 20 ships?
More than 20
More than
ships.
20, okay.
More than 20 ships. And each one cruise ship can take up to minimum of 1,000
People.
crew. Yeah.
Wow.
So,
Wow. Okay.
so calculate the 1,000
Yeah.
crew times 20.
Yeah.
That's 20,000 workforce. You understand?
Yeah.
So there's this company called Carnival Cruise Line. If they just search Google, they just search
Carnival Cruise Line.
Yeah, if they search Google, they can get it. But they'll get every information about the company, but they don't know. Most people will never get where you get the jobs.
Okay.
So this their job website is called shipjobs.carnival.com.
Okay, guys, don't worry. I'm going to put the link in the description box of this video so that you just click on the link and it takes you there. So it's
shipjobs
dot
carnival.com.
Okay.
Yeah, so they can just narrow, when they open the website, narrow it down. You have so many sections. So like for instance, those that want to who have interest in working in the kitchen department. Okay, let me just make a clarification. On the ship, we call kitchen galley. So they can just, some terminologies they don't understand, they can just put it on Google and just Google can just explain everything they need. So for instance, those that want to, who are in the health sector, like doctors, PSW, nurses, they have their own category. They can just get their jobs there. So those that want security, you can just, those that want photographers, casino, those who have experience working in hotels, big hotels that have those stuff, they can actually get those jobs. So different categories of they narrow it down. You can just search for the old jobs or search by category.
Wow. And once you search the jobs, you then submit your CV and your documents, and that's it?
Yeah, just submit your CV and your documents. And I advise people, for the purpose of this video again, I advise people always, when you are searching for a job, always narrow when you check the job details, narrow your CV to what they need as far as you have experience. And having a minimum of 2 years experience, based on experience, because these jobs I've given it to so many people, family and friends. So what I tell them, I advise them, don't have just minimum of 1 year. If you have 1 year experience, they will ask you 1 year experience, but you know how it works. You can just talk to your employer and get like 2 years experience.
Yeah.
As far as your experience you can prove it, like a reference letter from your employer, so you're good. So I advise people have minimum of 2 years of experience when applying for those jobs.
And would they get interviewed, or they just get emails saying you've got the job and then will apply for visas, or how does that happen?
Yeah, they get interviews. Most of the job are more of computerized interview, like playing games online. They'll send you the link, and most of the job have 2 stage of interview. So one is computerized, and the other one is face-to-face with your department head. So once you navigate through those interview, the most important thing, if you pass the first stage of interview, you can, I can guarantee you that the second stage of interview is more formality as far as you have experience in that job. So just do your best, pass the interview, no rocket science. You are not bribing anybody to give you one job. As far as you know your job and you can prove that you know your job, you can get a job.
Amazing. This is very, and thank you very much for sharing this opportunity. So shipjobs.carnival.com. Is there any other websites that people should know? If you have like one or two other websites, because I know that people would flood the first one, but let there be options. So if you have one other websites, please kindly give to us.
Yeah, the other website is more of volunteer jobs, but the other website, but you are giving stipend.
Okay.
And the good thing about the other websites I'm going to share is that you can go with your family. As for you can go with your family, go with your wife, your children, because the ship actually have teachers there that will teach you. The ship is more of it's like an NGO.
Okay.
It's an NGO but they are giving you stipends.
Okay.
You understand, and your everything is covered. Your feeding, everything, you are covered there. Your children can go to school. I have a senior colleague who are working in that company for over 20 years, and most of the time, funny enough, one of his child, he had that child on the ship.
And because the hospital and the
everything
clinic,
is there. Everything is there. So
okay.
it's just like work and play at the same time.
At the same time. All right. So guys, like I said, you just need to check the description box of this video and you'll find the links that you need to click on and it will take you to the job application. How can people reach out to you? Do you have a YouTube channel or Instagram page where you share this information all the time?
Yes, I have. They can easily reach out to me on Instagram, Dobra_D_Selo.
How do you spell the Dobra?
DOUBRA.
Okay, underscore.
D
Underscore.
THE. Yeah.
On Instagram.
Simple.
What about your YouTube channel?
YouTube, I have a Dobra Emmanuel Vlog. Dobra Emmanuel Vlog.
Emmanuel Vlog. And you share tips regularly about how to
Yes.
type of jobs. Okay.
Yes.
So let me just ask, are you on the ship right now? Is this on the ship right now?
No, I'm no, I'm home. Like I tell people, I left the ship for some personal reasons for like over a year.
Okay.
I want to sort out some immigration stuff where I stay.
Okay. And I need to ask you, so if and when they get this job, are they going to be on the ship 247, 365 a year? Do they get leave? Can they go? So maybe let's assume, for instance, the ship is going to, let's say, Barbados or Bahamas, for instance.
Yeah.
Will you be allowed to enter Bahamas?
Yes.
Or you have to be on the ship?
You'll be allowed. Like the ship is like working on land. If you are not on shift and your ship is in, for instance, Bahamas, you are not on shift, you're on break. You are free to go out, definitely. And because this company is a US company, so they have it's like being on a anywhere, any port, wherever the ship is going to. Canada, Australia, wherever the ship is going to, the Caribbean. If as far as you are not on shift that particular time, if the ship gets there, you are free to explore the town, but come back quick before the ship leaves you.
Okay. And do you get holidays if is the ship going to be on? Do you have to be on the ship 247, 365 a year, or
not 365. It's more of contract based. Like at once, the highest you can spend on board is 6 months on board the ship. 6 months. So they prepare your from your home country. They prepare your flight from your, for instance, Lagos, Nigeria. They fly you. So maybe you're joining the ship in Australia or in the US. Most times you join the ship in the US. You go to the US, your own ports there. Whenever you finish your contract, you come home. You spend another 2 months at home, unpaid. I have to say this, unpaid, but you are paid your 6 months on board. Before you leave your first 6 months, you know your next ship you are going to, and you know the next ship and the next home port you are going to. So it's
fantastic. And I think I've got one more question for you. So people get their leaves. You can go. You can come back if you want anytime you like and quit the job. Okay.
Yes.
That's good information. Is there anything else you want to share with people?
Yes, yeah. That website, the shipjob.canva.com, the website, it works with if you open it in Canada, some jobs will be available in Canada. If you open it in Nigeria, some jobs will be available in Nigeria and it's not available in Canada, for instance. Some jobs in
location
Ghana, location based. And for instance, the jobs are not available there. There's you can click on register, alert me when the job is available. So when the job is available at that particular time, they will alert you. Wow. They will alert you. That's one good thing about it.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah. I like this. I like this. We'll be sharing this to as many people that want to take advantage of it, and I'm hoping that it helps as many take advantage of it as well. Thank you very much, Deborah, for coming on my TV and sharing this information. I'm hoping that people use it to that effect. So, guys, there you go. For those who are saying, you don't talk about jobs, this is another one. So if you like, use it. If you like, don't use it. I've said my own. Till I see you again, guys. It's Wakawaka Doctor, and I'm signing out.